Alright, hey there YouTube, I'm Rusty.
I'm Bobby.
He's Bobby. And we're here with you today enjoying us a Sioux City Sarsaparilla. Now, the bottle says that, Bobby, it is the granddaddy of all root beers. And now, we discussed in the earlier video how sarsaparillas and root beers are not exactly the same thing, but they are in the same family of beverages. And so,
this is the relationship.
that's right. If you drink a sarsaparilla, you know, blind taste test, you might think you were drinking a root beer.
Yeah. Wow.
This is a really good one.
That is good.
I enjoy Sioux City Sarsaparillas. Sioux City also makes a root beer, which we're going to hit as soon as we get our hands, as soon as we procure one.
Procure.
That's your vocabulary word for the day. These are distributed by White Rock Products Corp. out of Whitestone, New York, which I thought maybe they'd be out of Sioux City.
Yeah, you'd think.
But you know,
I don't know why you would think that.
why would you think that? Well, New York City Sarsaparilla doesn't have the alliteration that Sioux City Sarsaparilla has, but it's really good. You should go out. This one actually came from a Cracker Barrel store, and yeah, Cracker Barrel up in, not our Cracker Barrel down in Hammond, but Cracker Barrel up in Alexandria is where this one came from, and I hadn't been able to get another one. That's why Bobby and I are sharing.
It's not a real strong flavor. Like,
You know,
it's real.
it's
easy.
light, mild, easy going.
Yeah.
You can tell Bobby hasn't fully recovered from his surgery yet. He's scratching along, but
Trying to.
we're hoping things are going to get better. But y'all, I'm drinking mine today in honor of Burt Reynolds. When I was a little kid, I went and saw Smokey and the Bandit at the movies at the Old Don Theater in Alexandria. Now, I don't recommend seeing the made-for-movie version because it has a lot of foul language in it. But if you see the made-for-TV one where they exchange scum bum for a lot of the foul language in there, is a lot more enjoyable. But that's when I first discovered Burt Reynolds and became a fan of Smokey and the Bandit. I always have been. I love Smokey and the Bandit and just really love Jerry Reed and Flash. What was the dog's name? Fred. The dog's name was Fred. Well, and also this week in the news, right now, I mean, as we speak, Hurricane Florence is battering the East Coast in North Carolina, South Carolina. Man, it's terrible. And you know, I've never seriously considered, I've talked flippantly about running for office. Never seriously considered it until here recently. Considering running for the Hurricane Naming Board. And so, vote for Rusty Durand, Hurricane Naming Board.
Can I be on the board with you?
Yeah, if you win, run for it and win. You can be on there with me. But I'm sick and tired of they name these storms after really nice ladies. I mean, we've all known some really nice lady named Florence.
Right.
And now she is being slandered by them naming a hurricane after Florence. Well, why would anybody think that that would be an honor to have a destructive storm named after you? You know, like after Hurricane Katrina over here in Louisiana, how many little girls got named Katrina after that? Probably about that many. Same thing over in East Texas. Who's going to name their little girl Rita? About that many. Why don't they name them after serial killers or villains? You know? And plus, who wants to get their whole life blown away by a storm's named Florence? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to rather say, yeah, man, we just got totally slaughtered by Jack the Ripper, you know? Or John Wayne Gacy. You remember that storm, John Wayne Gacy? I mean, you know, the name's already been ruined.
Right.
Just let them be ruined even more.
I was thinking, the same people that name the monster trucks could name hurricanes, perhaps.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe so. Hurricane Maximum Destruction.
That's right.
That makes a lot more sense, you hurricane naming people out there.
That's right.
I'm coming for your job. Sure am. Well, I tell you what, man, Bobby and I went to a good preacher's conference this past week. Man, I got fired up. I'm real excited.
Yes.
I was reading the New Testament like all pastors should. Amen.
Yeah, amen.
And reading
Like
John.
all people.
Yeah, all people. John chapter 8, verse 12. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. You know, light is essential for the human life. You know, you ever try to shave in the dark? You know, just when you shine some light on something, that really helps. I'll tell you what, when you shine the light of Jesus in your life, it does a lot more than help. It fixes, okay? It keeps you from stumbling around in spiritual darkness and in blindness. Shining the light of Jesus, the light of the gospel in your life makes all the difference in the world. And I highly recommend it along with Sioux City Sarsaparilla.
Yeah. You know, maybe this is why this light is the first thing God made.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it. Thanks, Bobby. We'll give Bobby his own spot on the next one. How about that? But anyway, you too. I'm Rusty.
You know,
And
Bobby.
he's Bobby. And we'll catch you on the next go around.